What's going on, fam? D here. Yeah, we're finally starting this first episode. Pretty much what I will be talking about in this first one. Very, very quick. I'll be speeding pretty much, because this will just help us get, and I'll talk in depth with more different principles and stuff in the next videos, more in depth. But this one is pretty much basic principles 101. I think there's 4, I believe, that you ought to know. And let's just get right into it. Secondly, in the second part of the video, I will be talking about how to use rests in grooves. I'll explain. So, yeah. Excuse me. Let's get into it. So the first thing, or the first principle, is making 5 your best friend. What I mean by that, it's pretty much simple as this. Self-explanatory. Making 5 or just resolving on 5 makes the groove just sound that much better. You can manipulate that same 1/5 octave 5 in so many ways. I don't want to bore you with how you can do it. This is up to you in order for you to find, and I will later on in other videos, take time if you need help. If and you can hit me up personally, just DM me and ask me all the questions you want. But pretty much making 5 your best friend, undefeated. All right. Secondly is octaves. What I mean by that? And again, octaves, you can manipulate it in so many ways. So many. You see, what I'm showing you is what is like the blueprint or the underlying thing that you will need to use when it comes to these complicated grooves, or these grooves that are like, whoa, all of these are centered around the same things. And once we get into other episodes, you understand, wow, okay, what D was trying to explain actually makes sense, because I'll do something like that, and that's pretty much grooves. It's just me manipulating it, right? And 5, that's it. We'll talk about that much more in other videos when the time comes. IQ and ghost notes and all that extra stuff. Alrighty. Thirdly, arpeggios. This, every principle I'm talking about is literally undefeated. Again, you can manipulate the arpeggio in so many ways. Instead of playing, like originally I played it, it's me just doing, all I'm doing is putting more, accent on giving more, strokes on one note, just to make it, or try and change it up. Again, these are all the same things you could apply to all, of these principles. Lastly is probably, it's just, again, the 1/5. I did that already, but the 1/5 octave 1. So 1/5 octave 1. Even I mess up. Yeah, it's part of all of us. Anyways, yeah, that's literally it. I can manipulate that so many ways to try and change it. It's literally endless, right? But I think those are the four. I mean, I'm sure there's probably something else, but these are pretty much the four things that you need, you know, in order to really, you know, take your groove to the next level. Yeah. So, and then in this next part, I'll be speaking on rests. Bro, rest will change your groove completely. So that was Vuvume, Praise Medley, the Airway Praise Medley by Joe Meadow. The bass player in that video was Prince Senna. Incredible. One of my favorites. If you even look back to the principles I was talking about earlier, you can maneuver it in so many ways. And he's pretty much, if you listen to it, he's pretty much using those principles. I think those are the four basic principles that you can use to manipulate to create any bass line that you want. If you listen, obviously, my brief example, I was just showing you, I'm using those principles again, making 5 my best friend, you know, and, you know, just allowing the song to breathe. What am I mean by that? I'm listening to everything. The drummer is the most important, you know, at least for a bass player, because he sets, you know, the tempo and the groove exactly for how the song is to be played, right? So in the verse section, you can listen to it again. You see that, you know, during the, you know, verse, na 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 na, chika, you know, I'm there with him, right? But I'm giving it, I'm allowing the hi-hat, the snare, even the rim, you know, to breathe. Because if I'm all the way, like, I'm not even giving, you know, the drummer in a sense, or even the lead guitarist as well, the keyboards or anything, to at least flow. You're not hearing those chords. You're not hearing those rich, you know, lead guitar lines. Like, those are the things as a bass player, not also a bass player per se, but as a musician, you want to be, you know, cognizant of those things. Like, that's what makes you, in a sense, stand out, without even intentionally standing out, because you're paying attention to what everyone else is doing. You know, you're not just focused on, I go feel groove, make the thing. No, make room for the song, dependent on the song. You know, see, I'll talk about that in later videos, but depending on the song. That's neither here nor there. But in this instance, allow songs to breathe, right? You know, just allow songs to breathe. That's pretty much what I wanted to show you. Again, you know, the principles and allowing songs to breathe. You know, just the 5-1. And Achido, oh na na na, and then Machido. Like, even that, it sounds rich. Like, it sounds like you're a guy that understands groove, So, guys, use this principle. I know I'm kind of like rushing because I don't want to bore you much with me talking. Even though this is vital information, I know that if you use this, it will help you. In the next episodes, I'll talk about ghost notes, slab, nuances, different techniques, and all those things. I just want you to understand where I was coming from um, the rest, perspective, or the rest principle. Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching. Again, please like, subscribe, and share. If you have, please, any criticism, if I'm rushing too much, if there's something exactly you want me to show you, leave it in the comments. I am open to learning. This is new for me, so I'm open to criticism, what you want me to actually talk about. In a sense, I have a whole bunch of topics I want to talk about, so yeah, just leave me a message. Thank you so much again. I'm very appreciative. God bless you guys.